Here's here another Darksiders Genesis achievement guide. We'll be going for the achievement called Astarte for defeating the Fallen Angel. Alright, so on this level called Eden Prime, level 10 for defeat Astarte, there are some side objectives if you want to do them, no big deal. It's going to take you longer, but the easiest way to do them if you want to try to do them is to be on the ground when she summons them all and kill them. A couple methods you can do this. I didn't even realize it at first. I can use my horse and constantly just shoot her and attack her. I didn't think I was going to do that much damage by shooting her with basic attacks, so I didn't bother to shoot her too much, and she just literally runs around in a circle until dealing enough damage to her. So if you want to go for the side objectives as well as beating the boss, you can sit here in the ground and let the minions come attack you, and you can just kill them for that. And lay down caltrops as Strife, as like a little booby trap, and then shoot her as she goes by. It's going to take a little while to do it this way, but like I said, if you want to do the side objectives, this is probably your best bet unless you want to run on horseback and shoot them as well. There's a pretty good amount of damage. Just make sure you see the set path where she's riding at, and you just keep setting these, and she'll just keep hitting them automatically. Like I said, it'll take a little bit, or if you want to make it a little bit quicker, you can get on your horse and you can ride around and shoot her. It actually does a decent amount of damage. This fight will go a little bit quicker if you do it that way. I do it that way towards the end, as I got tired of sitting here trying to do it this way. It was just taking way too long. This fight will change once it takes enough damage. You won't do this the entire time, otherwise this fight would be really easy and boring. So once she goes into attack mode, you can see her have an aura like that. She'll be off the distance. She's about ready to go into attack mode, and she'll start zipping around the map. Now, if you can, try to have caltrops out for this as well, and stand by them so that when she goes through them, it should damage her. If not, you can have war out and have them block. That way you can negate some of the damage, because it is pretty sporadic where she comes from. And you can see her icon on the map, but it's still, she's pretty quick, so it's best to just be prepared to block in case you miss the dodge, because you can always sit there and block with war to negate damage rather than take it head on. In the meantime, when she's doing that, there's nothing you can really do. You can try to shoot a couple times as she goes by, but I'm trying to take care of the minions since they're in my face right now. So make sure you take them out just to get them out the way. And I'm waiting for her to calm down again. As you can tell, you can see a little aura off the distance, so that way she's done doing her dashing around. So now she'll come back around, and she'll start doing her galloping again. There isn't a whole lot to this fight. Like I said, it makes it a lot faster if you're on horseback to shoot her. But I was trying to get the minions, since I'm just standing right here in one spot, and let her run over the caltrops, just keep spawning them out. Because if you keep killing the minions, you can keep getting the gold orbs to get your stuff back to be able to use that. Other than that, there isn't too much more this video guide really has to offer for you guys, except for when she starts attacking you. It's going to be like a fury of attacks. It isn't going to be too bad. Just make sure you dodge around, set out shadow clones and caltrops for her to hit, and use warp half to block some of her attacks before she does damage to you. And if you have to, go in close a couple times for war to get some strikes in, and then get out quickly. But mainly I use Strife for all my fights. Does a lot of damage. Definitely get an upgrade all the way. That way you can just sit off at the distance and be safe about your healing items and health. You sit there and just shoot her to death basically. Like I said, this isn't the ideal method if you want to make it quick, but it works. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and rejoin you guys a little bit in the video to point out some things for when she does her different patterns. So once you get her about dead, she'll be doing her charging thing still at you. She won't do much more than this, and then she'll be doing this weird beam thing. So make sure you pay attention to that and just keep dashing around. It's going to be pretty obvious because where you're on the map is going to come at you. I also did change my pad, like I said, towards the end of this fight to got on horseback, so you can see the difference in damage. But if you want to go for the other one, obviously you're going to want to shoot the minions to get the side objectives done for this. Other than that, this fight isn't too bad at all. Basically, you're going to be running around shooting her and waiting for her to dash around and dodge it and avoid her beams. And obviously the achievement will pop after you watch the cutscene with her being killed in it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later for some more achievement guides.
No! I was to be vengeance!
Vengeance? You turned our fallen brothers into your playthings. I'll show you vengeance. You goddamn monster. I wish her dead, as you do, brother. But we must keep our wits. The Council will want answers.
You've the nerve to call me monster. But what of the blood on your hands?
Not another word, Angel.
You're nothing more than butchers. Filthy traitors who destroyed your own kind. And for what? The balance. I pity you, horsemen. And you, Strife. I know your past.
There was nothing more to learn from her. We'll search elsewhere for signs of Lucifer and his dealings. That was... War, listen. What she said... Whatever secrets she bore, I'd sooner hear from your own lips. Someday, I'll tell you everything. Someday, so will